Hello, how are you? I'm recording this lying down again because lying down is life. Honestly, if I could just record every single time lying down while talking about books, I'll do it. I'll do it, no question. Anyway, it's bittersweet. That's the favorite adjective that I always associate with the end of the year feelings. Um, but yeah, this has been a good year in reading for me. I mean, compared to 2021, this is a lot more productive. I still wish I could have read more, but I'm pretty happy with the number of books that I've read, and I am excited to record my best books of the year 2022 later on. But in the meantime, I will be doing an exclusive reading blog. You can already tell from the title, of course. You already know that I'll be reading Emily Henry's book Lovers. I know everyone and their grandma has already read an Emily Henry book, but this is the very first book that I'm gonna read from her. I have a very strong feeling that she's gonna be one of my favorite authors. Is that kind of expectation ridiculous? But yeah, um, I've been wanting to read her for so long because I like how. I mean, I haven't read her yet, but somehow the concept that she always goes for is such a good, I don't know, balance between literary and mainstream. I love that. Yeah, I'm feeling strange that I haven't really read a lot of have I even read contemporary romance this year? I don't know. I can't recall. But contemporary romance is something that I really want to explore more of next year, 2023, and I think this would be a really excellent prelude to that. I hope. December is so packed, so busy with events, but I still think I would have a great time going through this book. So, how is your December going? What books are you reading? I hope this year has been great and kind to you, and I hope I'll enjoy this. I'll talk to you later. Pretty mother. Happy Friday. Good afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon, which means I'm completely drained. I'm completely at the edge of my sanity, as with, a regular work week does to my head, but I'm smiling and I'm roaring with laughter this past couple of days, and that's because book lovers book lovers is so funny. Like, I was expecting awesomeness from this book. I have ridiculous expectations when I started reading this, my first Emily Henry book. But I wasn't prepared for how intelligent, how smart and sensitive and just all around entertaining and laugh out loud hilarious the characters are. They're so funny. I can't even describe it well. It just gives me so much joy. And the attraction, the swoon worthiness, dare I say it? Dare I say it? Yes, I would dare say it. This has a very huge chance of becoming my best book of the year. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds that the last book that I am reading for the year is this? I am so sorry. I was so engrossed with this book that I nearly forgot that I'm supposed to do comments while I'm reading it. I'm already 160 pages in. Am I on page 160? Yes, I am. If you know what's happening, you would understand. You would understand why I'm laughing. Like, a lot of things here are just so funny. Like, my family is so weirded out that sometimes they would just catch me laughing in strange hours, in strange parts of the house. I would just laugh out loud because this has a lot. This has a treasure trove of really brilliant one-liners, and the banter is just crazy good. Anyway, yes, I'm tabbing like crazy. I'm this far along into the book, and I've nearly depleted my sticky tabs, so I went ahead and ordered lots. Have I really manifested that Emily Henry will become one of my all-time favorite authors? I think so. I think so. Anyway, I'm off to read some more. I'm enjoying this so much. I'll talk to you later. You know what? I'm really, really grateful that I did an exclusive reading vlog for this book because I'm I'm so grateful that I could document all these myriad feelings that I'm going through as I'm reading this story. It, I was, if I remember correctly, I was just laughing a lot on my last clip. I'm already on page 228 of this book, and I'm just. Why is this book so emotional? It's so good. And I'm in so much pain. Yo, it's been several pages and I'm still crying. Like, what the hell is wrong with this book? Emily Henry? What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe that the book that made me laugh so much this year is also the same book, which is going to make me bawl the hardest. Unbelievable. And we've arrived at the classic, cliche, beautiful dilemma of trying to determine how I could possibly put into words, how I could articulate, if it's possible, how to tell you how impressed, how entertained, how enamored, how fascinated, obsessed, enchanted I am with Book Lovers by Emily Henry. That feeling is low-key frustrating, but nevertheless, that doesn't take away the joy and the delight of knowing that whatever praise I heap on this book, no matter how hard I rave about it, I know it will never be enough to tell you how great of a book this is. So I guess for starters, let me just preface it by saying that if I could give 100 stars to this book, I would. If you will give me days, weeks, months to talk about it, I would. And if I would pick one book throughout this entire 2022, if you would ask me to pick one book that really impressed and made me happy as a reader and a writer, this is it. A lot of reviewers have already said it in one way or another. This is such a gorgeous deconstruction of so many tropes in romance and how delightfully meta it is in really exploring many common things that we encounter in this kind of stories. I know that the fact that this story hinge heavily on the subtrope of family relationships got really polarizing reception and reviews because some people don't like it. And you know what? To be completely honest, a lot of the booktubers that I really admire, booktubers whose content I really enjoy and follow, interestingly, they're the ones who don't really like this book. And I don't know. I wouldn't, I shouldn't, I shouldn't take it against people what their preferences are. But it just, I was just, I, I don't know how to put into words, but I was just slightly taken aback that some people don't really like it when there are other things being explored in romance. When, for me, that gives romance a certain kind of realism because in reality, romance is not the center of the universe, you know? So, I don't know. I guess I respect it that some people are just here for the romance and don't have time for other things. I guess for me, as long as that doesn't overshadow, as long as it doesn't take away the limelight from the main thing, which is the romance, if it adds credibility to the characters, their humanity, their drives, their passion as human beings, I welcome it. And Emily Henry did that so well in this book. But yes, my favorite thing about this book, and this is something I've constantly been loud about. I love it. I love it so much when a book knows how to walk the line between what mainstream art does and also what literary art is doing. This is a really nice take. It puts a really fresh spin on making poetic storytelling work because it still crafts those poetic type of writing into something realistic, something that would really resonate with you. So I like it so much when something appeals both to the mind and to the heart. Um, this is kind of tooting my own horn, but it made me recall one story that I believe I wrote when I was 25, 26. Um, that's a pretty immature love story as well about ex high school sweethearts who meet several years later at a writing workshop. And one of the lines that I wrote there was how if we could write to express but also impress, why should we choose? Why can't we do both? And I think Emily Henry did that terrific, fantastic justice. She expressed and she impressed. It it breaks my heart that I couldn't read the whole thing to you. Please get a copy of this book. I love this book so much. I would shove it down people's throats, but yeah. Let me just pick one thing. But really, this is from start to finish very gorgeously written. But yeah, let me just read to you one thing and then we'll call it that. Mom and Libby liked the love stories where everything turned out perfectly, wrapped in a bow, and I've always wondered why I gravitate towards something else. I used to think it was because people like me don't get those endings, and asking for it, hoping for it, is a way to lose something you've never even had. The ones that speak to me are those whose final pages admit there is no going back. That every good thing must end, that every bad thing does too, that everything does. That is what I'm looking for every time I flip to the back of a book, compulsively checking for proof that in a life where so many things have gone wrong, there can be beauty too. That there is always hope, no matter what. After losing Mom, those were the endings I found solace in. The ones that said, yes, you have lost something, but maybe, someday, you'll find something too. For a decade, I've known I will never again have everything. And so all I've wanted is to believe that someday, again, I'll have enough. The ache won't always be so bad. People like me aren't broken beyond repair. No ice ever freezes too thick to thaw, and no thorns ever grow too dense to be cut away. Five stars is not even enough. 100 stars. 100. Anyway, this is one of the decisions that I really, really am thankful for. I'm so glad I made an exclusive reading vlog dedicated for this book. I will probably be posting this around, I hope, before Christmas or probably before the new year. I don't know, but whatever the date is, I hope you're enjoying your holidays, and I hope you are enjoying the end of the year and reading good books. What is your favorite read of the year? I don't know if I'm gonna be posting in 2023, if this is going to be the last video that I'll post in 2022. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this and for tolerating all the things that I say. Let's keep loving books, please. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.